God, something just lit up inside me.
How's it going, everyone? For TPD TV, I am Rob Kellis and you're watching Hot Twos, because two is better than one. Today I'm joined by my dear friend, a very familiar face on this View from the Afternoon channel, and someone that we can hope to see a lot more of this year on the main channel. My friend and yours is Mr. Ben Phillips.
Hello, it's me.
How are you feeling, Ben?
I'm feeling good, mate.
Yeah?
I'm hungry today. I've not eaten much, not slept much.
No?
But I'm ready.
Eagle-eyed viewers will notice that we're missing a sauce here.
Sorry.
And that is because Ben is a vegan. So what we've got is we've got some lovely looking vegan wings from this brand, and they look great. So let's get started.
Quick disclaimer.
Yeah.
As a man who's only been to Nando's about 5 times, tend to go for the lemon and herb.
Terrible.
How spicy are we talking?
Everyone's done all of them so far.
Okay, easy.
No pressure though.
Hey, I'm here to please.
Excellent. All right, well, let's get started with the classic. This is a Hot Ones official product right here, and
Beautiful.
nice and easy to get started with.
Cheers,
Cheers.
man. There's a little tickle there.
Well, for me, the novelty. I haven't had all these sauces before. The novelty is the replacement chicken product. It's really good, that.
I've never had that brand before.
Yeah,
But that was
really
very
good.
nice.
Anyway, Ben, you kind of recently bought a house.
Yeah,
I know you've been spending a lot of your evenings
Certainly have.
when you're not out with us at a Porto, painting and decorating and sanding. I know you're really excited to get on the property ladder. I want to know, what's been the most unexpected challenge that's come with home ownership for you?
great question.
Thank you.
First of all, impossible to get a house these days. Obviously, we're living in a big old cost of living crisis, but now I've got one. The biggest challenge for me was probably 2 challenges.
Yeah.
First challenge, the advice is that you get, tackle a room, finish it, move on to the next room.
Right.
Sound advice, isn't it?
Yep.
Makes
Don't start
sense.
something else before you finish the last
Correct.
thing.
So what I did after hearing that advice, I just did every room. So now I'm in a house. Every room's half finished. Every room's a mess. It's awful. I'm just missing like a few needles and a dishwasher in the front garden. I'm pretty much there.
The Tropicante, now this is a tropical flavour one, and it's a real kind of different vibe to the rest of them. You'll get a burst of like tropical flavour. I know you like drinking tropical mix.
Love it, yeah.
When we go to
absolutely.
Key Club.
Yeah.
So this one will surely go down a treat.
I mean, the label looks great.
It does, doesn't it? Cheers.
Cheers, man. I'm picturing on the beach, beautiful women, beautiful men, beautiful sea, beautiful sand, papayas, pineapples, palm trees.
God, these wings are nice.
Really nice. That's all right, that.
We met in college, Ben.
We did.
In 2008, which is 16 years ago. Almost
disgusting.
half our lives we've known each other at this point, which is a bit wild. I want to know, what did you study in college? And what's your most core memory from those years in Leeds College of Technology?
Do you know what? Yeah, so I studied computing in college, got a triple distinction, it's the highest mark.
Same as Bridie.
Really? Interesting.
I got distinction merit.
Listen, some of us have it, some of us don't, mate. Core memory. Do you know what? It's weird, it's a bit of a blur that time, because it's obviously quite a while ago. I mean, it's just a shithole, wasn't it?
It really was. It was very dilapidated.
Dilapidated built-in. I think more out of college, more the social life. I mean, you'll remember going to dry dock, cockpit, and you had your core friends, and actually we weren't even in the same group.
Separate classes, wasn't it?
Separate classes, same year obviously, but separate classes. And it was our mutual friend Ash Walker who actually bridged that gap. It was a socialising for me, because you just go to dry dock, and weirdly, just like you'd recognise like 20 odd people outside of your circle. Just really bizarre. But I've never had that since. Like that sort of.
We probably never will again.
No, I don't think so,
it's
no.
part of coming of age. How are you feeling with the spice?
It's interesting because it's certainly there's layers. There's
Like an
layers
onion.
to this.
Like an ogre. Should we move on to the next one?
Yeah, go on.
Pico Rico. It's a peri-peri style, this one, and I actually really like this one. It's emerging as, this is the 4th one of these now that I've been a part of, and it's emerging quickly as one of my favourites.
Smells good.
Cheers.
What I'm noticing with these, they get you, wear a nice dress, give you a wink and a smile. Once they get you down the alley, shank you.
Not to be trusted, mate.
Not to be trusted.
My next question is kind of interesting because it feeds really well into your answer from the last one. but it's specifically about those days when we used to go drinking, when we really kind of became really good friends, and all the rest of the group really kind of was cemented together. We used to go to the dry dock, we used to go to the cockpit, we used to go to Yates's. What does that time have that we don't have now?
You look at the landscape and you think, you know, we're in such a privileged position at the moment, you know, doing these festivals, going out, meeting loads of strangers and them knowing who we even are. It is amazing. It's an amazing experience. But there was something back then where it's like, we're all older, we've all got the baggage of life, of property ownership.
Responsibilities.
I think the core thing that's missing is we've not had like, just remember the last time you didn't give a shit about anything. Do you know what I mean? When we were in college and uni, it was just about when's the next sesh, when's the next time I'm getting drunk.
Do you remember how cheap it was?
I tell you what, it's really, especially as a privileged IPA drinker.
It's a killer.
Very expensive. You're looking at least 50 odd, 70 odd sometimes.
I bought 2 Desperados in a pub in Sheffield the other day, and that came to, it was £8, and I was impressed.
Yeah.
But like there was a time where like,
doubles were £2.
£8 would get us 8 bottles of Beck's or Sol in the dry dock.
Well, dry dock, they did £1 a pint, and then it was £1.50.
I wonder if anywhere does £1 a pint anymore. Then the next wing doesn't have any sauce on it.
Oh.
Because it's not a vegan sauce. So we can either eat the plain wing, or we can just skip that wing.
I think we can eat the plain wing.
Yeah, should we eat the plain wing?
I think let's do it.
We deserve it.
Go on.
A little palate cleanser.
Absolutely.
That ends up being the spiciest one. A lot of our stories and memorable moments over the years have been caught on camera. I'd love for you to tell the audience about a memorable moment that's not on camera, which is when we were all at your parents' house when they were on holiday, and we put some scary music on. If you could just tell us that story, refresh my memory, because I have real fond memories of that.
This is, do you know what, speaking of core memories, this is definitely up there. This is, so back in the days of college, parents still go on holiday all the time, but used to go on holiday all the time. And I used to have house parties. And you know, usual thing, get your mates over, have a few drinks, get the music on. And then I don't even know where it came from, but someone decided, some genius decided, let's play hide and seek. Not only let's play hide and seek in the house, let's play scary hide and seek. So you'd have these fully grown boys, men, giggling like little schoolgirls, flicking off all the lights. I'd find like a 10-hour loop, scary noise. And then we'd have to like, everyone would just hide around the house. The crux of the issue, for me, one of my weaknesses, shall we say, I'd find, I'm a large lad, it's hard enough to hide already. But I managed to find a space.
You can hear, you can tell where you're hiding because you're going, I'm a vegan, from your hiding place.
Yeah. So I'd be hiding and I'm thinking, I've got great space here, great space. And then the thing, I might Google the YouTube video because the sound gets into your head, man. Like it just, the little like, all these little scary noises, man, they get into your head. And I'm like, right, I've got to get out of there. So I remember distinctly one time hiding, and it got to the point where these noises would get, and I was like, something like crawling on me. It was like thinking I'm like in The Exorcist or something, and I had to tap out. I had to tap out and flip the light on. So that obviously gave me away.
Never forget.
And then the only other time was when we were looking for you in particular, and my parents used to have like you know, these like radiator covers you can get.
Oh God, I even forgot about that when asking the question.
Yeah. So the radiator cover, but quite like a deep one. And Slender Man over here managed to slip in between the radiator and the radiator cover and just couldn't find you for ages.
Yeah, God. That was maybe my best hiding place ever.
Well, that, and you were in the like crease of the sofa somehow. It was like a deep sofa,
like
wasn't
a
it?
lost remote. The next sauce is a bit of a weird one. It's the most liquidy. It's kind of like an oil. Fly by Jing, it's called. And it almost looks like there's nothing on there, but I can assure you there is. Cheers. Before you have that, you feeling good?
I'm feeling good, mate.
Excellent. So you're already halfway through.
I'm smashing it.
This is the thing. You're already halfway through. And it only gets easier. Eating these vegan wings, I want to ask you about that lifestyle choice. You've been a vegan now, it seems like forever to me.
A few years, yeah.
It's definitely been a few years. What spurred you on to make that change from being a carnivore to a vegan? Okay. And in today's modern society, living in a big city, is it easy?
I hate talking about this, if I'm honest. Okay. I just get so in my own head and self-conscious because obviously we've all had the joke.
Yeah,
With all
I get
of the memes.
I mean, I made the joke 20 minutes ago. But I think it's an interesting question.
Yeah,
I mean, not to big up my own question, but I would like to know.
Really,
and I'm sure the audience would like to know.
Really well written and well delivered as well.
Thanks, mate. Yeah. Well edited as well. Maybe.
Really simple story, to be fair. So I, at the time, so we're talking probably, 4 years ago, 4.5 years ago, I wanted to get a bit of timber off, lose a bit of weight. And it was just at the time, there was a Netflix documentary called Game Changers came out. Now, if you haven't seen it, Game Changers, it's all about plant-based fitness, and it's basically 90 minutes of this guy going around meeting like athletes and like these massive honking bodybuilders that drag cars about and stuff, and they're all vegans, basically, or plant-based at the very least. And I was like, do you know what? Sure, instead of eating less, I'll do that.
Yeah.
So I did that, quite enjoyed it. So that was like vegetarian. Did that, quite enjoyed it. And then vegan lad at work was chatting to me, said, have you ever thought about going vegan? So not really, why? And he talked about the animals and all that stuff. And through that, and just through looking for like plant-based recipes and stuff, you just stumble across like the factory farming, and I'm not going to go into it, but that side of where your food...
Well, feel free to use the platform.
Well, it's something I
think
don't
there's
want
a
to be
fine
part
line
of.
between like preaching and also like legitimately stating valid reasons, and
Yeah.
it would probably be easy to get stuck in your head thinking that you're being a stereotypical, but
That's the thing.
but you know, someone out there might not know about any of that.
I mean, that true. It is totally like you've just nailed it there, where it is like, I just think, God, I don't want to be that preachy guy. And maybe that's to my detriment, I don't know, but...
I would probably feel the same. I would probably be...
people get, what's amazing is through not saying anything, just through having a menu choice, the amount of backlash, like I remember the first time I went out with a few lads from work and just the comments, and I was like, God, can I not just order like a bean burger or something? Like, who cares? Like, it's amazing how people really don't
get upset.
Don't like it. And I'm like, it's literally just food. But no, it's quite a serious topic, and I'd never get too preachy about it. But it's something I believe quite strongly in. It's just something where I'm just like, do you know what? This is something that goes on. This is something I can control, and I've just removed myself from that. And that goes through like the clothes I wear, the toiletries I have, and the food and stuff.
Something that I find I'm not a vegan or a vegetarian, but some of my favourite food is vegan or at least vegetarian. And that kind of like my second part of my question, like, is it easy? Do you find it easy?
In the UK, it's phenomenally, like, it's so widespread. And so, I mean, in Leeds.
You've got Bundobust.
Yeah.
You've got,
Donna
which
Summer.
There's a lot of vegan stuff at Bundobust. Donna Summer.
You've got like, I've got a fully vegan Chinese takeaway 10 minutes up the road from me.
Really?
Yeah, which is just crazy. And it's like the only time I've ever struggled is literally just one time in Munich, where the only thing I could get had loads of cheese on. So just can I have it without the cheese, and it just blew the minds.
So this one is cocoa infused. Yeah. I initially thought, it's chocolate. So that's not going to be vegan, but it's just cocoa.
Yeah.
But it's also a bit spicy, this one, Ben.
Is it?
Well, we're up to, past the halfway point. This is sauce number 6. Cocoa Ghost. Let's give it a whirl.
Looks like poo.
You're doing well so far.
Thanks, man.
Cheers.
Cheers, man. That is a bit spicy, that one. So how many Scovilles is that then?
71,000.
Okay.
Up from 46.
Did you know? So the compound in chilies causes this sensation. It's called like capsaicin
or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Capsaicin.
But it's the same, so the reaction your body has is like, of like burning and stuff. So like, your body reacts as if it was like a flame or hot sauce or whatever. Your brain reacts the same.
Really?
So the next time, like, you burn yourself or you set on fire or something, you can be like, oh, it feels like I'm having hot sauce.
I love it.
It's crazy.
How many Scovilles?
Yeah, is this the bomb?
We've been to a lot of festivals together over the years. Not as many as I'd like, but we've certainly been to a fair few. What's been your favourite one out of all of them, and why?
They're all kind of great, aren't they? Do you know what, I feel like this is a lame answer, but I'm going to go with it. You're thirsty?
Pretty thirsty, mate, myself.
Okay, okay. Just like, I thought...
Stay hydrated,
I thought you were... Oh, okay, fine. I'm going to have to say Leeds first, I think.
Yeah?
Well, I'm going to have to split my answer, right?
Okay.
Leeds first because it's just great, innit? You've got so many people there of our close friends and less close friends. You're just great group of people.
Loved it 2023. We had a great time 2023.
Yeah. I quite enjoyed Kendal when I went.
Yeah?
Just because it's like...
Kendal's
just a bit
brilliant.
different. It's a bit different. It's not massive.
It does have a unique vibe, doesn't it, Kendal?
It does have a unique vibe. And I quite enjoyed Truckfest as well.
Moving up to number 7. What's this one called? Atomic Disco? Cosmic Disco?
Cosmic Disco.
Cosmic Disco.
Sounds fun.
Does sound fun.
I'm ready for it.
Yeah? This is also my favourite round. Not because of the sauce, because of the questions. Cheers, Ben.
Cheers, man.
I'm going to give you a warning. We're in the harder bit now.
Yeah?
But you've done well, and I believe in you. Feeling good?
Yeah, absolutely.
This round is called Explain That Gram. I've gone into the photographic archives and I've pulled out 3 photos from your past. And I'd love it if you could share some context on these.
That's really...
And explain what is going on. Here's the first one.
Let's really turn up the volume. I forgot about this. We did the Monopoly crawl, I think. Was it? Or the treasure hunt? I can't remember which one. It was a pub crawl, wasn't it?
Yeah, if memory serves.
In London. Or the Spoons Challenge, maybe. I can't remember which one it is.
It's the most recent one, whatever one that is.
I genuinely can't remember what it is. It was. We had to do a pub crawl around London, and I think one of the forfeits was. I guess I just had to get. I think I must have done something. I can't remember what I did, but I had to get arrested.
When was that? 2022.
Mate, I honestly can't remember.
It will have been early 2022, I think.
God, literally the worst.
Do you remember we did the Instagram post where we were like the Last Supper and some people were offended by it?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Wild.
The spice isn't good, mate.
No, I can tell your eyes are welling up a little bit. Be careful of touching your eyes with your hands, but you've got your napkin there.
Yeah, great. Do you know what?
Need to dab.
What's this going to do?
Well, what you're going to do is explain this next photo from the archives.
I love this so much. This is my favourite memory from that era. First of all, shocking picture. I look atrocious. But this is when we did the Otley Run, and we all dressed up as a crazy Russian hacker. And honestly, one of the best nights I think we've ever had.
Wild.
Just a load of people shouting out crazy Russian hacker sayings, and then me tagging along, not knowing who he is.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. No, I didn't even know who it was. It was great, man. The best thing ever was just being pissed, running down Otley Road in the cycle lane, just doing this. I'm pretending we're on bikes, I'm ringing, and then just randomers joining in. And we had a decent posse.
We did.
It's a very long bike. Just running down till it was great, man.
And we got one last photo for you to explain.
God.
Ignore the fact I'm running out of ink, please.
Oh, El Classic. A lot of people think I'm boring. And and sometimes a bit different to the rest of the squad. And I think this picture probably explains why. So this is when, in Leeds Fest, I got off my face. They were all off our individual faces. And if I remember rightly, I think I went in to get a drink or something. Or maybe I went to go to bed. I think I might have gone to bed. And I heard people outside. And I decided to stick my head out like some kind of weird turtle. And I was basically shouting about the advantages of migrating to Office 365.
What are some of the benefits?
Well, Rob, I'm glad you asked. You get volume licensing. You get access to Microsoft Teams, Word, Excel. Publishers actually a separate license.
What festival was that, I wonder?
I think that was Leeds.
17? 16?
I think you're talking that
18?
16, that pre-now era.
This is what separates the men from the boys. Welcome to source number 8, the bomb. It needs no introduction. I just wish you best of luck. See you on the other side.
Thank you, man. So with it being called the bomb, must be really nice, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's nice that we won't be able to pry you off at rest at bottle. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
So Ben, I want to know,
God damn.
You're a PC gamer by choice.
Loud and proud, mate.
We have been waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6 collectively for kind of like 13 years at this point.
Yeah.
And we finally know that it's coming to consoles next year.
Yeah.
How can you possibly justify to yourself waiting 18 extra months for a PC release when we're all going to be playing it day one on console?
Fuck me. Cry. Oh, that's spicy. I actually brought something for us, Rob.
Yeah?
Yeah. I actually thought, you know what? Oh, Christ. You don't need it. But I've got us. Did a bit of Googling. Like home. Oh, that's really on there.
It's terrible, isn't it?
The cockles. Did a bit of Googling on spicy, how to fix it. And anyway, Google said lemons. So I've got some lemons, mate.
Oh my God.
So I'd like, as the host, I'd like you to have one first, please.
Oh, thanks so much.
You're welcome,
Ben.
man. These are just communal lemons.
Oh, you're the first person to bring a gift.
So,
That's going to neutralise it, you think?
don't know, mate. I just ate a seed. Oh, it's not working, Rob.
Oh, it's now sour and spicy, Ben. Oh, Ben, it's now worse.
It's not. It's not.
Nice, so the lemon.
The lemon juice is actually stopping. It's impeding my relief. Hey Siri, what happens when the lemons don't work? It's somewhere fucking that.
Okay, medium will be louder.
So yeah, how come you're going to wait so long for the PC release of GTA 6?
Shut the fuck up.
I'm just waiting for the answer, Ben.
How do you know what? That's really nice.
Yeah, what kind of milk is that?
It's coconut milk, mate.
Yeah?
Look delicious.
Coconuts and lemons and chilies.
Oh, that is really spicy, isn't it? So, great question. Glad you asked. So the reason why I'm waiting, oh fuck me, is because, you know, do you want to drive a Robin Reliant or do you want to drive the Bugatti?
But I'm going to get there 2 years before you.
You make a good point. I don't know. I hear what you're saying, and I think consoles have come a long way, and they're doing a lot of good things. But what can I say? I've had a gaming PC forever. Recently upgraded a couple of bits of it, so I'm really at the top end of that PC gamer range. And I just want the best. So it's like, yeah, it'll look great on console, of course it will. But I want to dick them out in the settings. I want to not see a single jagged edge. I want to hear my PC fans blowing air around the room. The only console I'll be seeing, mate, is when I press that tilde, I get the console command screen on the top.
How are you feeling? You ready for another?
Yeah,
You need a minute.
Get it over with.
Yeah?
Yeah, come on.
So the next one is probably my favourite sauce out of all of them.
Oh, fuck.
Taco vibes only.
Great. I love Mexican food.
Yeah? You sure?
Yeah, absolutely.
You made it this far, Ben. Cheers.
Cheers, man. Devon, take two.
Ben, you're an IT professional.
Absolutely.
Me and you, we've both been tech savvy since our early years. As an IT man,
Yeah.
what is your number one bugbear, number one gripe consistently in the IT world?
I come from a past of, you know, that real boots on the ground, first line support, IT support. And what blows my mind, I'm not going to go too specific, but from a broader range, what blows my mind is you'll get people in a, oh, do one again. Just say hello. Hang on. See, the issue with the lemon is, I'm on camera. People are like, Ben, don't know how to eat a lemon. What do? Do you spray the juice in? People enter the professional environment and seemingly forget like how anything works. So picture this, right? You buy phone, tablet, TV, try to add them to your Wi-Fi network. You just do it, don't you? You don't ring a number.
Yep, piece
You
of
don't
piss.
ask someone from like BT or whatever. I'm sure everyone here has helped, and at home has helped relatives with computers and techie things and what have you, right? But here's the thing, you just figure it out, you just click until you can't click anymore. That's my mantra, mate. I click until I can't click anymore. I just see what happens.
I agree though, I worked in a job for many years that I enjoyed, and part of that job was helping non-tech people set up their new products. So you'd take someone who's just bought an iPad, for example, and the first thing it says on the screen is like, choose a language. But they've convinced themselves they don't know how to use technology. I'm a technophobe. So they go, what do I do? You just press that. What language do you speak?
Looking for the SCART lead or
English.
something. Right.
Press it. What do I do now? Just read what it says on the screen. Well, Ben, you join me here at the end of the road for the last dab experience.
Great.
This sauce is £50 a bottle. Have a look at that.
Oh, am I allowed?
£50 for that bottle. On similar shows to this,
Yeah.
if the contestant so desires, you can put a little bit extra sauce on if you want.
Yeah.
Now, you don't have to. And if you don't, I'm not gonna. But if you feel obliged or you feel the need, if you just fancy, then you can do that now.
Yeah, okay. Just straight on, I get.
Straight
yeah.
on, yeah.
And you have to match this.
I will do.
Oh, it's like sludgy, isn't it? I think that's a reasonable.
I think that's very reasonable. That's about £3 worth, I think. There.
Yeah. Hey, send you a check in the post. Oh, that smells. That smells spicy.
Right then, Ben, you have smashed this, mate. The last dab with some last dab on. We got one more wing, one more question. Godspeed.
Thanks,
Bottoms
man.
up.
I'm scared.
2 million more Scovilles than the last one.
Where are they all hiding? Oh, there she is.
We've talked about festivals.
Yeah.
Me and you went to Benicassim the last few years. We had a great time. We got to go as members of press, as guests, as VIPs. My first experience ever going to a festival as a guest with a guest ticket was Leeds Fest 2012. That was because of you. What's the story there?
So I've got an uncle called Uncle Sean. Lovely guy. I'm actually not sure if he still does. I don't think he does it anymore, but he used to be a tour manager. God, something just lit up inside me. Just bear with me.
That is a consistent burn.
Oh, it's the old cockles at the back.
Was that what they're called?
Who knows, man? That's really
God.
That's really got me.
Oh, me too, man.
Just got. Sorry, just got something else. Oh, that's fucking atrocious, that mate.
What's that? Is that meant to work?
Oh, Jesus. That's doing nothing. That's doing absolutely fuck all for me. It's like dense, isn't it?
Nice to say it's plant-based. I've done a good job.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Jesus, that's a real. What was the question? Well, Leeds, yeah. So, right, my Uncle Sean used to be a tour manager for a few bands and stuff, and he very kindly offered me some guest tickets. He had like a few, because his band was going to Leeds and whatever else. Offered us out a few tickets, and festivals were just not a concept. They were not something, sort of an entertainment avenue in my mind. Yeah, my Uncle Sean just gave us a few tickets. I offered them out to, I can't remember, did I only get like 5 or something? I can't remember. But I offered them out, and yeah, we got the guest experience. Didn't make a single use of it. Literally got to the guest entrance, got the wristband, pissed off to Orange, and it wasn't until several years later we actually got to enjoy guest camp. I think I went to the toilets, because I absolutely hated the long drops. And I remember I went to collect at one stage I went to collect the wristband with my dad, and the attendant guy, whoever we got the wristbands off, was like, oh, you have to pay? Oh, but they're free guest wristbands. No, it's a voluntary donation. And what we found out was it wasn't actually voluntary.
I remember that because times were hard back then.
They were hard.
And my full spend for the weekend, my budget was £80. Excuse me, 1 second.
It's all right, mate, don't worry about it. I think we should go again.
And got to that window, £50 mandatory charity donation.
Yeah.
It totally fucked me.
But I guess, do you know what? Looking back, you sort of think, yeah, if that's what you want, I think it goes to charity or whatever. These days, it's not an issue, but back then it was definitely blew the budget.
Ben, you've somehow fared better than I have.
I don't know what to tell you, man. The lemons, man.
Am I going again? Can I grab another
Please,
lemon?
Mate, please. Well, they're apartment lemons now.
Thank you. Fucking hell. Which one was your favourite sauce?
So, I quite liked the tropical one. That was quite nice. I like the beach, the pineapple, and I quite like the flyby thing as well. Surprisingly enough, the bomb, not the best, but I'm actually really impressed with myself.
You should be.
I really can't express it enough. I avoid spice in all forms whenever I can. The only spice you get from me is my I just ruin the delivery. Edit that.
Oh, fucking hell.
It's the reflux. Oh. Anyway, so we start again. The only spice you get from me is the spice he takes on my Reddit alt account.
Well, Ben, thanks so much for coming. Thanks for sharing with us.
You're welcome, buddy.
Thanks for bringing the gifts and the new techniques.
Absolutely.
God, it just doesn't get any easier.
Just give me some of that. Give me some of that. Okay.
Before we turn the cameras off and call this a day, is there anything you want to say to our lovely viewers out there?
So, yeah, there's a lot of negativity in the world. And, new year, new me, new you, new them. I want to spread some positivity. I want to say, whatever that thing is that you've been putting off for ages, just start it. Stop all the excuses. You don't have to finish it now. Just spend like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Just do it, see what happens. And who knows, maybe you will finish it, maybe you won't, but you'll be further than you were when you started.
And how poetic, because talking about not finishing things, our first question, we talked about you not finishing your decorating. And you can go home now, maybe heed your own advice and finish decorating.
Cheers to that.
Thanks so much, Ben, you've been a blast. Thanks everyone out there for watching. Jesus Christ.
It's warm.
We'll see you next month with another one of our best friends. Until then, thanks for watching. We love you and leave you. Goodbye.
See ya.